Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to a very special announcement. It's time to reveal the Dire Secret Project. For those of you who have followed me on Twitter, you know that I've been teasing that I've been working on a secret project over the last couple of weeks now, and I think it's finally ready to show it to you guys. So without further ado, let me introduce you to... dun 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 dun, Dire's Building Gadgets. This is a mod that I made pretty much all by myself. That's right, Dire has made a mod. And this is what the mod does. Let's take a look. The first item you're going to want to check out making is the building gadget. This building gadget will help you build blocks in the world. Let's take a look at what happens. First off, to set a block, simply shift right click on a block. In this example, we're going to shift right click on this cobblestone. The mode of the tool is in build to me mode, which means that when you look at the face of a block, it will extend out blocks off the block face of that block and build them wherever you want them. So for example, if I want to build off of that block over there, I easily could, and the same for this block over here. And if you simply right click on the block, it will go ahead and place the blocks in the world for you. Ta-da! You have a pretty good range upon which you can build from, roughly about 20 blocks. And it works pretty nicely. If you make a mistake, there is an undo function. Build to me mode is not the only mode available, as indicated by the fact that there's a mode tooltip. You can switch the mode with a hotkey, and now we're in vertical column mode. Vertical column mode also includes a range modifier, and this specifies how tall the column will be. In range 1, it'll build 1 block, 2, 3, etc. And simply right-clicking will place the 3 blocks, assuming it's range 3. If you click on the top of the block, it builds up, and if you click on the bottom of a block face, it'll build down. In addition, if you look at the side of any block face, it'll build partway up and partway down, meaning if it's on range 3, it'll build 1 up and 1 down, and if it's on range 5, it'll build 2 up and 2 down. Undo works in all the modes. If you're building a particularly tall vertical column and you don't know exactly what it's going to look at, you can use a hotkey to stick the column in the place you're looking at. Notice now that if we're taking a look, the block render stays in position, and you can right-click to place the blocks, and still undo them. If you want, you can anchor a position and use the same hotkey to remove the anchor without building the blocks. The next mode is horizontal column. This will build a horizontal line opposite the block face you're looking at. So if you look at this block face, it'll build in that direction, and if you look in this block face, it'll build in that direction. If you look at the top or bottom of a block face, it'll use whatever direction your player is looking in to decide where to build the blocks. We can also stick this mode and then build. Vertical wall will use the range modifier and build a vertical wall. If it's in 5 mode, it'll build a 5 by 5 vertical wall. Undo function works, as does stick. Just like vertical column, building on the top of the block face will build a wall up, building on the bottom of a block face will build a wall down, and building on the side of a block face will build all around it. And the final mode is horizontal wall. This is useful for building roofs. It'll build a wall towards you using the same sizing. So 5 by 5 will build like that. And if you look at the center of a block face, it'll build around it. If you happen to not have enough blocks in your inventory to do a build, you'll get a red outline on any blocks that won't be built. Note that I only have 4 pieces of cobblestone. You can see here that only 4 pieces of cobblestone will be placed in the world. If I right click, it will in fact place those, but not the others. It should be noted that modded blocks work just fine. However, you're not able to build with things that have tile entities like chests or furnaces. It also won't work with other special blocks like bedrock. The next tool is the exchanging gadget. Works very similar to the building gadget. Let's take a look at this one. Again, we'll set this to cobblestone to demonstrate how it works. In its default mode, which is wall, it'll build in a wall pattern using the range. So a wall of 1, a wall of 3, a wall of 5, etc. The same rules apply with red colored blocks, indicating that you cannot build because you don't have enough blocks in your inventory. You'll notice that there are 13 cobblestones that are not red and 12 that are, because I only have 13 pieces of cobblestone. I'm currently in 5 by 5 mode, which needs 25 pieces of cobblestone. Simply right-clicking will swap the blocks, and there you go. Notice that it gave me dirt, not grass. This is not a silk touch tool. Exchanging at a distance works as well, and just like with grass, we don't get a redstone block, we get redstone dust. Note that the undo functionality does not exist on the exchanging gadget, mostly because exchanging back redstone wouldn't work and other reasons like that. But if you do want to exchange something back, simply just exchange it back. So we can swap the cobble back for dirt, no problem. Anchoring mode does work, so if you want to see what a build looks like from a distance, that shouldn't be a problem. The other two tool modes are vertical column, which mostly uses the player's look vector if you're looking at the top or bottom of a block. So if you want to do a vertical column that way or that way. And if you're looking at a wall of blocks, vertical column looks like this on a wall. So pretty much regardless of what side block face you're looking at, it'll always be an up-down direction. The only time it's using the look vector is if you're looking at the top or bottom of a block. And horizontal column mode is the other one for Exchanger. And it works exactly as you might expect. And in horizontal column mode, same deal on the top or bottom of a block, looking at your look vector to figure out what horizontal means to you. However, on a normal block face, there you go. It should be noted that picking a block at a distance does work, so you just shift right click from a distance and you can change block types. This is also true for the building gadget. Now then, I'm sure the first question on everybody's mind is when is it going to be publicly available? Well, since this is my first mod and I am not sure if I know what I'm doing or not, I want to make sure that I don't destroy anybody's worlds. So before I release this publicly, which I do plan to do, I want to have it tested. So we're going to be dropping it on Forgecraft. So my Forgecraft 2 series that I'm running at the moment, where I'm playing with everybody, I'm going to let Soren and Tema and all the other cheaty folk on Forgecraft take a crack at breaking this, fix a few bugs that they find, hopefully. And then once I feel like it's stable and ready, I'll get it released for you guys. This is version 1.0 of the product. I do have plans for version 2 and version 3 that will both have a bunch of cool features that I am not ready to publicly disclose at this time. However, I'm pretty excited about them because I think they're going to do things that I've never seen any other mod do. So there's that. But for now, Darwell20 signing off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this exciting announcement. This code was all pretty much done by me. I definitely had the ear of a few friends, McJD and CPW and Pahamar and Player and a few other people. I was able to just throw questions their way. But in terms of writing the code, 100% all me. The textures were done by Rorax. So the two items here that I'm holding in my hand, those were done by Rorax. They look pretty awesome, I think. And yeah, that's it. So Darwell20 signing off. I will get it to you guys as soon as possible, I promise. I just want to make sure it doesn't break anything before I release it. All right, guys, take it easy.